welcome to your messages. These are going to be timeless collective messages. Please keep in mind that not all my messages will resonate with everyone. So do please take what resonates, leave the rest for another to appreciate along their journey. Okay, not everything on my channel is going to resonate as well as far as community posts and such. I do appreciate the support, like, subscribes, comments, shares, although it's not necessary. All right, let's see. We've got the 9th house, spiritual values. You could be doing some travel. All right, you could be sharing, or you have much to share. Maybe life experience. Maybe you are just being kind and gentle at this time. Sun, reader. Okay, what's happening for the viewer out there coming across this message, or the collective that I'm reading for? What are the messages? Okay, Jupiter. Good things coming in. Good fortune. Okay, good fortune, quick. There's a quick fortune, good fortune. I don't know, something quickly coming in with this Gemini. Could be a belief about good fortune. I don't know. Maybe you're shifting your beliefs about what good fortune is. Good fortune could be different for possibly everyone. I am going to check and make sure that this video is working, because I do have trouble once in a while. And it is. So that's good. Okay. So I'm going to keep going here. Good fortune, and whatever communication that you're getting is going to carry this information or this energy. It's going to be for your hopes or your wishes or whatever it is that you have. I feel, with the 11th house being Aquarius, whatever you discover. Maybe you discovered something about yourself. Okay, so let's see where we are. Communication. So this communication is going to take place. You do have the past here. Okay, it's like the past maybe trying to catch up with this communication, or this communication is going to shift something here from the past. Like switch fortune, switch something in one's favor for the highest good, because I had the for humanity's sake come out there. Or this energy felt it, that or the opposite, this energy felt it was doing something for the highest good, and it actually was not. But that's not really what I'm getting. Yeah, Libra, I'm getting balance, decisions. Hello, hi. And fairness. Okay, cooperation. So, that's what I felt. Good fortune, balance, cooperation, and the decisions that you make are going to carry this frequency. You could have worked on some kind of beliefs about what good fortune means to you. Again, with the quickness. Quick communication is coming, and this is communication again. So Gemini is communication. Could be a Gemini. I have a 4th house, I have Cancer, I have 2nd house, I have Taurus. But whatever it is, it's like going to bring some kind of clarity. Okay. About getting what you want or what you need. And it has to do with good fortune. So, I don't know, appreciation here. What makes you feel secure, support, appreciate. It's like, appreciate what's gone, appreciate what's stayed, that type of thing. Discoveries. I felt that discovery, Aquarius energy from that. So, yeah. Discovering what you value. Because the first card was spiritual values. So, what you value, what is good fortune. And I believe that would be different for everyone. So, I don't know. Do what you want. Leo, okay, yeah. It is different for everyone. Okay, so patience, Leo, leadership, patience, a patient leader, learning how to be a patient leader. An impatient leader doesn't make a wise leader or a good leader. And here I got Libra again, relationships, getting a fair deal. Yeah, so there's something about being fair or fairness, obviously, but it all comes down to a decision. All right, something to remember. Something wasn't fair, apparently, because I got the South Node and then the relationships, diplomacy. So what wasn't fair is being communicated. So I'm not sure how or what's going on there. Fun, romance, and art. So it's being communicated through your what? Your creations? So the way you express yourself is through creativity, or that is an expression. So you can. So a reminder that you can express yourself through creative endeavors. All right. And you might not be real vocal about it. Okay, this philanthropy and fortune. So I don't know what is, and then remember, now is not the time. Now is not the time to meet some kind of challenge. What challenge? Oh, some kind of sacrifice. Okay, so don't sacrifice your own energy to meet some kind of challenge that isn't even fair to begin. Okay, so something when you go at it the same way it's coming to you is still creating an imbalance. All right. As soon as you like detach, there will be. So there's a struggle, obviously. A struggle. What is good for everyone? There's a struggle with these decisions on deciding what is best for everyone instead of honoring each individual as an individual on their own journey. All right, for humanity's sake. Maybe you're coming up with something that can further benefit humanity in some type of way, and you're being questioned about that. I don't know. Ships coming in with this communication, 3 of Wands. Careful not to overanalyze, 10 of Pentacles in reverse. There was some kind of loss or that sacrifice energy wasn't fair, so somebody or you incurred a loss, but the real fortune lies somewhere else. So what? Makes sense? King of Cups in reverse, collective, beware. It's communication, so this could be you emotionally detaching from the communication. Yeah, this is emotional immaturity, not having the ability to, I don't know, compensate. Compensate. Not having the ability to compensate. For what? The devil in reverse. I don't know. Being asked to forgive this energy, but this is the detachment, the devil in reverse, this communication, detaching from what, win at all costs. Capricorn could be involved here, but it is a lesson with karma. Chariot in reverse. Okay, this communication is like not helpful. So I'm going to just say it like that. Ace of Cups, not helpful toward love or supporting love. Okay, so it's supporting separation then with the Chariot in reverse, Cancer energy. King of Swords. Knight of Pentacles, slow and steady. You're going to trust slow and steady information. You know, what isn't so fluctuating or what has been fluctuating. Information that's been fluctuating means it has to come up with new ways to look presentable. Fireflies could be significant. The Sun in reverse. could be an earth sign, Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus, but we do have, you're not confused about where this communication is coming from. You know what's in these cups. I'm holding up the wrong card. You know what's in these cups. So something could be wrong. Someone got something wrong. Maybe it was wrong on purpose. Quick communication, wrong on purpose, possibly. Justice in reverse, which is an injustice. So this communication carries the, somebody did what they wanted to, spoke what they wanted to. Let's see. Virgo here. About an Ace of Cups. Somebody's Ace of Cups. Okay. Trying to confuse the cup, but you're not confused about what's in the cup. Patience is allowing for love to, blossom, bloom, grow, have potentials. Okay, I have a Queen of Pentacles in reverse with the second house, Taurus energy with the Queen of Pentacles. So this is not on the same page. This is something chasing impatience. Page of Pentacles and the truth. Impatience with the truth. Okay, being impatient with the truth, that just causes more distractions and chaos. So what's that about? When I see what this Queen of Pentacles in reverse, doing something for finances, I don't know, want or need, chasing, not being nurturing to oneself. Ten of Pentacles in reverse. Okay, tied to a generational wealth. A loss. I said there was a loss. Patience. I don't know. Was there a loss due to impatience? Loss due to insecurity? King of Wands in reverse. Okay, yeah. A loss due to impatience, I'm sorry. Fire sign energy. Okay. Finances involved. Sun in reverse. Tower. Changes of environments. The tower comes in to clear away false foundations. That is a tower crumbling on fire. So something happened very immediate on purpose. Okay, somebody had something, okay, had the power to do something and have something take place immediate, but, oh gosh, hang on. What's that about? Huh? I turned it back over after looking at it. That was funny. Okay, Hierophant in reverse. Ace of Wands in reverse. Okay, impatience with this passion. Okay, this is going after something that was unexpected. Somebody took a turn in a different direction. It caught someone off guard. Getting Sun in reverse. Took someone off guard. So it was like a duel. So you know how you're like on guard. And then didn't go anywhere. Look at that Two of Cups coming out. Five of Cups and the Two of Cups. It's coming out sideways. I don't know. Maybe the Two of Cups is upright and the Five of Cups might be in reverse. There's this third energies. I don't want to say one energy. So there's like three energy interference. Because I have 3 and 7, which is 10 cups. Okay, you put an end to that because 10 cups is completions. It just took a while to put the pieces together. You had to get information here and then you get your information from here. Then I got the Two of Cups. It was all about the patience and love. Because I have an Ace of Cups. It's about who patience and love. But It is about doing what you want because, you know, at the end of the day, you're responsible for all the consequences created. All right. There is recognition with the Two of Cups. There is celebration. This is breaking free from something traditional or conventional tied to a, because I got traditions, breaking traditions, and then I've got spiritual kind of influences that are, what is the word? Constricting. Seven of Swords, Two of Swords, which cause some kind of anxiety. I have Hermit in reverse, coming out of Hermit mode and being seen. Okay? This is what I'm getting here. Celebrated. So it's about being celebrated who you are. Lovers in reverse. And not everybody's going to do that. You made a clear choice here. A clear choice. What is that? Some kind of braces. Clear choice. Tower. Ten of Swords. This was a faulty foundation. Anyway, you're celebrated for promoting the opposite of what was being promoted over here. So if separation was being promoted or celebrated over here, then connection is being celebrated and promoted here. Right. Energy carrying some kind of guard or false information. False guard. Why does I keep saying guard? A Three of Cups. So a Three of Cups. What is that? You know, what is that? Sharing information that is false. It creates or causes anxiety. It doesn't help. Something's not helping because you overcame some kind of separation. I don't know. Yeah, not playing some kind of chaos. So the distractions are no longer distractions. So if this was distracting, it's no longer distracting. This energy is having a hard time moving to calmer waters, or it thought you might, but it's been a slow process moving to calmer waters. But it wasn't because you were participating. It was because something wanted to be seen for what it was not, or something. That makes sense. Oh my goodness. Page of Swords. So there has been a lot of looking at or spying on someone's forward slow movement. And movement and freedom from the situation. Independence. This is not chasing anything. This is nurturing what you have. A lot of gratitude with the Nine of Pentacles. Okay. Let's see. King of Swords, Seven of Swords. What is deception about? Knight of Swords in reverse. Very fast communication, but it's disruptive. The Knight of Swords is disruptive. It's not cooperative. So this is what this energy is looking at and then speaking about. But you already know that not all that looked shiny okay, so you know, if it has a shiny bow and paper doesn't mean it has a shiny inside. Oh. Okay, so the words have been hurtful or something. It's not what, something's not as it seems as far as words go. Death, Scorpio, hello. And let's see. Well, it's obviously not been truthful communications or exchanges of communication. And here you are, huh? Temperance. Being seen as the angel of temperance. And this is beautiful. Page of Cups, Page of Pentacles, Ace of Swords in reverse. Okay, so it's like just because you didn't react or say something doesn't mean you didn't notice. You noticed everything. So it's like you noticed everything and you, this Ten of Swords, you noticed every sword. So every sword, you healed every sword then. Sagittarius here. And the Ten of Swords again. Ten of Swords. Heal all those swords. Put an end. Temperance is patience, moderation, working on oneself, working on what you can control. Okay? There's disappointment about an Ace of Pentacles in reverse, which is tied to that Ten of Pentacles in reverse. So whatever was done for, not for love, but for money or finances. Being asked to protect your energy as the wheel turns. Good fortune, favor. Could be energy wants a favor. You might be doing a favor or something about favor. What's this favor? Oh, there's doing favors to win at all costs. I see. Okay, so that's what's taking place. Yeah. Ace of Swords in reverse. Doing favors. Emperor in reverse. Aries energy in reverse. Okay, so a disorderly leader doing favors. So this is just like, you know, a manipulation. What else? Oh, with a 3. Okay, but it's like the energy is not, what is that? It's a Tower of Babel type of energy. And an aspect, everyone's speaking a different language, trying to build something. So of course it's going to turn out uneventful or very chaotic because no one is speaking the same language over here. Okay. Whether about a Taurus or an energy or an environment involving Taurus and someone with some kind of false authority, I want to say, yeah, or a couple of false authorities with the 3 of Pentacles in reverse. Gather a lot. So it's like the bigger the crowd, the more powerful, but that's not really the truth in the end. Okay, so you know this, or you know something about what's happening here. The Sun in reverse. You know something, and it's like putting the pieces together of that something, you know. It's about being patient, waiting, but knowing divine timing. So it's not about waiting, it is about divine timing and not forcing something. So it's not, when you force something, you are enabling it. So not forcing something or trying to enforce something. It's trying to be enforced with emotions, but Knight of Cups. I don't know. About love. I said it was about love or money. And here's the Knight of Cups, Ace of Pentacles in reverse, 2 of Wands in reverse. So love wins. I just want to say simply love wins, compassion wins, understanding, some kind of higher understanding or gaining a experience and wisdom here. The Devil in reverse. Experiencing wisdom on a new level. So there could be new levels and new devils once you overcome one thing. Usually there's something else in line. Okay, you're being asked to stand your ground because that usually is the case. But it's like you don't have to put your attention to everything that is coming your way. We have the High Priestess, and we have using your intuition with this communication. And we have Pisces, we have Leo with the strength, inner courage, trusting in that. So having the ability to trust those things and stand your ground. So it is the ability to maintain. It's about maintaining energy over time. You have the ability to maintain your energy over time. Okay. Happiness is simple. Something was very complicated. All this communication was complicated. You have fresh ideas. So, wow, that flew over here. Very much to show be here now. Okay. Saving grace. there's a saving grace here. It's been slow and steady and loyal. All right. Roots of success. What is the message? Steady progress to, with, or about a serene haven. You got steady progress. Knight of Pentacles is slow, steady progress. Tortoise in the hair type of energy. Serene haven. So the Seven of Cups and these beliefs, you don't carry the same energy. So being happy with your choices, seeing what's real, wish granted, saving grace. There's been a saving grace that is coming in, and not everybody thinks it's a great thing. Worth the effort. Not sure what that's about. What's worth the effort? The Serene Haven's worth the effort, but what else? A vortex of change is worth the effort. It's okay. So there's a vortex of change, of course, that is worth the effort. But what is that? Seek clarity. Okay, the vortex of change contains clarity. As above, so below type of energy. So there's a reflection from the sky and the water here, and it looks exactly the same. Saving grace. Wow. There's as above, so below, saving grace again. Vortex of change. So something changed in your support system. A wish granted. There's a wish being granted, or that is what is happening. Is the wish. No longer putting work into something. Be here now. Okay, so you don't have your head down. You're not too busy. Not being too busy. Something about not being too busy. Giving to yourself here. Showing compassion. Nurturing your own feelings. This is about not overgiving something. Hermit in reverse. There's some kind of overgiving of communication. Eight of Wands in reverse, but it didn't turn into any action. Wow, it stays in the Five of Wands. Five of Wands reverse, Five of Wands upright. When you're not here now, you're taken back into this energy. So something to be aware of. Chaos and conflict. Either through overanalyzation, some kind of feelings, or communication. Steady progress, your ships are coming in. So this is a distraction. Queen of Swords, placing boundaries, enforcing boundaries, knowing why you, but you don't have to explain why you placed a boundary, but you know why you placed a boundary. Because it was a win at all costs. 5-5. That is change, the numbers of change. 5-5, 55. What is that? I Can't Drive, 55 song. Who is that? Van Halen or something? I don't know. But change and change. So this is sparking much change. 3 of Cups in reverse. Okay, that's the energy that's not communicating well. 7 of Cups in reverse. Didn't I say something about 10 cups before? And here they're adding up again. Something didn't add up when it was apart, but when it's together, it adds up. There was harsh judgment coming from a 3 of Cups in reverse. So that is like what? Throwing stones and hiding hands here. King of Cups in reverse. 10 of Pentacles in reverse again. Twice. So 2 times. So something happened twice. So it's like you caught on. Somebody doesn't want to change. There was some kind of narrative that's trying to change or strain. 2 of Cups in reverse. Being honest with oneself. Here. Oh my gosh, we started with the Chariot in reverse. We're ending with the Chariot in reverse. With this vortex of change. And didn't we start with the King of Cups too as well? The same energy. Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces. Immature, or are you detached emotionally? And here's the feelings about the communications and the underlying triggers. Knight of Cups in reverse, and there's a Knight of Cups upright. Turning one thing down, another thing does arrive. One is real, one is not so real. One is a repeat, one is a fresh new start. It's about recognizing what's what. Recognizing what's what. All right, let's get a couple of these. So energy in the Five of Wands, distraction, chaos, and conflict. And whatever is not here now is feeling heavy. Weighed down by worry. Whatever's not moving forward is worried now. All right, on frills. Wait for more, plain to see it won't work. Was warned or what's the word? Should have known better that it wasn't going to work. Well, it wasn't mature, therefore it has the opportunity to learn. I don't know. Golden opportunity, are you kidding? Clouds lifting, clear skies. I said it has the opportunity to, but, okay. The opportunity, golden opportunity. You have the golden opportunity to be here now and not put your attention toward what you don't want. Take flight, uplifting, and at peace with decisions. Well, there's your golden opportunity to be here now and be at peace with the decision and to walk away from anything trying to impede progress by trying to win at all cost. You have fulfilled possibility, plenty, creating abundance in a serene haven. This is what all this battle was about, plenty, because there was plenty. There was no lack here. The lack was greed. Blows up in your face, explosive, combo, and broken. 4th of July could be significant. You're getting it together and it's all lined up for you. You're at peace with decisions. You could be taking flight or lining up something aligned with your heart and being supported there with the smiley faces around the heart. All right. Sunny outlook, and that's a dandelion energy. Blossom, open to divine inspiration. Somebody's lost their inspiration or due to impatience or some kind of lesson to overcome. Shady deals, and a lesson involving some kind of shady deal, and it was a bad idea, and I said it was a bad idea over here. So, what's that about? What was the bad idea? Don't risk it all on this, it's a losing proposition. Well, isn't that a warning? I mean, so it was, it looked like a losing proposition going into it, but I don't know. And yeah, and it blows up. So that's how you know to learn from the lesson. All right, you have the real deal. Your efforts pay off. Or maybe somebody felt their efforts would pay off. I don't know. What's this Chariot in reverse that's here twice? Fitting it all into place, coming together and united. Well, don't risk it all on this. Any energy that was united and coming together was told don't take the risk. So this was I said it was a group effort, united effort. Where's the effort? Oh, there were conflictions about the effort. Could have been a last minute change out of one's control. It has blind spots. What you see isn't real. Okay, that's the problem. This energy united has blind spots as you jump into this whirlpool of change. Something's blooming. Energy working hard. cracks in the facade, whatever's working too hard to get your attention. You don't have to, okay, I'm not even gonna go there. Okay, let's get a couple more. And what is the advice? And let yourself sparkle and shine in reverse. Okay. Well, when you're in a Five of Swords and distractions, conflict, and chaos, this is also about energy needing. Okay, so in order to shine, it's to put something else down to look better. There's a better way to say that, but I don't know what it is. Love life in reverse. Okay. This is all competitions and chaos of love life. About some of these wanting new love. Balancing masculine and feminine energy. Lots of balanced masculine and feminine energy within yourself, or two people coming together at peace with decisions. This energy over here is fighting the lost cause at all cost, having to do with the love life and control issues. I have rose quartz and yellow jasper with ametrine, which is amethyst and citrine. So, what is this? Busy times and multitasking. This is honestly assessing why you're so busy. Somebody's very busy, busy looking, busy winning at all costs, because that's where we are here. You could have been busy giving to this energy. You're revealing your true self, or true selves are being revealed with amethyst. I have calcite here. Okay, and this is over the smiley face heart. So what truly, authentically makes you happy. Progress, not perfection. Okay, this is about drop the comparisons. They're not helpful. Show it's working on yourself or your own mindfulness. Stay strong in your faith. Positive outcome is going to depend on a positive mindset with dolomite. This is clearing negativity, release toxic energy from within and around you with smoky quartz. And it's in reverse with this love life. So it looks like that's been cleared. Okay, so what has been so busy though? Oh, wow, there's a spiritual path. Cleared negativity and then turquoise, spiritual path. So you've been busy being at peace, making decisions that are peaceful. I don't know, and another energy's been busy doing something else. Your true beliefs are becoming clearer to you, which prompts you to make the necessary changes. And didn't I say work does go change and change with the fives and all the fives? All the fives. Forgiveness heals. Okay, spiritual path and forgiveness. So much forgiveness on this path of life lessons with Peridot life lessons. You can break free from negative reoccurring patterns by praying to know the lesson and the blessings that they contain. Aquamarine divine life purpose. Sensitive emotions is in reverse. So no longer emotionally attached. Or this is about faith or learning, or you've got insights or something here. Bless your heart. This is about the heart. Ruby could be significant, multifaceted. You broke through the layers and dimensions. You healed them because it was in reverse. Or this is something to work itself out naturally, again, without force. Because if all this energy is united and, you know, it's like let the universe sort it out or something. Right. Know your truth with this love life in reverse. With these distractions. Give without expectation. There was an expectation that was attached to this communication. Be of service in reverse. It hid some kind of motive or something was faulty with the service. wanted to go on the floor. Give without expectation in reverse. My goodness. Okay, releasing the expectation. Somebody had an expectation. Or not having to defend it. Because as soon as you go trying to defend something, it's like give the energy an inch. It might take a mile. Love is your energy. Okay, with your busyness or your multitasking or your properly responding to energy as it arrives in your life instead of chasing things. Love is your energy. So, acting and speaking out of love. Everyone has value in reverse. Okay, that's a part of that not wanting others to shine. I don't know, staying busy. What is this value? You upped your value, or when you were too busy, maybe people pleasing. Energy around you. Let's see. Ungrateful, trust your intuition. You may have expressed your feelings to this energy and it may have used that information against you. Is that what happened? Live your bliss in reverse. Patience is a virtue in reverse. Thoughts create your reality in reverse. Kindness. What's going on here? You are here for a reason in reverse. Release toxic relationships with the clearing negativity. Okay, you fulfilled your purpose here. There's not much of a reason to keep something going. Or this energy can't find a new reason to keep an old thing going or something. Release toxic relationships. There's blind spots. It was united, so everything connected, but it's all connected with patterns and it's all being disconnected through love. Huh? Yeah, know your truth. Know your truth because things are getting twisted and shifted. Love is your energy. I said it was going to be disconnected through love, not so superficial or false energy trying to hang on to something. Whew, like attracts like in reverse, but it's not able to. You're not attracting this energy any longer. Law of attraction, universe heard your, is what, answering your request. Accept struggles as lessons. You are not alone. There's a difference between being alone and lonely. Express your feelings. Careful what you express your feelings to. Feel joy in all you do. Abundance is your right. Love is your energy again. Alrighty. I'm going to go ahead and end it there. I do hope this was helpful. See you next time.